right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
Nah, LG looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wearing slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
Man.
You should be off, so.
Good start, good start.
You need it?
Oh, Ratchet. Let's go. Big
Oh, yeah.
buckets. Baby Shaq. Let's go.
Good take, good take. That's off.
Wow.
What? It's off.
There we go.
Oh yeah, can leave that open for you.
Nice
Ooh,
pass.
good pass.
Hey,
Thank you.
Right now it's 10-10.
there it is. Good shot.
13-10. That's what I like to see.
Oh, they just got me.
Oh, that was a good
That
pass.
boy, yeah, that's the guy on their team that shoots. He's the one.
It's a good game though. It's
Close.
Yeah, it
close.
really is. Oh yeah. There we
That's
go. No,
good
get
pass.
ball. I got a corner right here.
Okay, that's
All
all
right, that was a good quarter.
Yeah.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Tonight we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Trae Young taking motivation from his skeptics, saying, I've had people doubt me and my ability all of my career and all of my life. That's what drives and fuels me. So if I didn't have those people to motivate me, I don't think I'd be where I am today. Guys, he is on a mission.
Well, a lot to prove, Allie. Thank you. Well, Clark, the season is still young, but for front offices, GMs, what are they looking for at this point of the year?
I tell you what, that job never ends. It doesn't let up, and that's one reason I'm glad I'm in this seat versus running a team, because you're always on evaluating your team. But at this juncture, you just want to kind of see how all the pieces fit, because before you know it, it might be time to tweak your roster.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Mitchell, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Roby in at the 5. And for San Antonio. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Miller. Here's Marbury from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Here's Baylor. Shoots from 14. Chamberlain pulls it in.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice work that time from Peja Stojakovic, keeping his focus, even though the defense was pretty physical with him.
At the line for San Antonio, Peja Stojakovic, shooting one.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Baylor. Outside Booker. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
About a minute into this first quarter. Clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Elgin Baylor. At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Marbury. Booker defending. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Miller. Tipped. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Deflected. Here's Marbury. Booker defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side Mitchell. Step back and fire. And that one hits the back iron. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
And Minnesota calls time here. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Miller. Rebound Minnesota.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The baseline, Jay. Booker, good.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. He has 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Baylor. Back to Booker. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
Out to the wing. From outside the arc, they grab their own miss.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yep, that one goes.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Baylor. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Baylor. Just 5 on the clock. Booker for 3. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Marbury. He's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Booker. Pass to Baylor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crafty move.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Guarded by Young. Pass to Stojakovic. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound Spurs. Here's Miller. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Young. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Stolen by Young. Here's Baylor. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And, you know, Stojakovic is one of the sweetest shooting forwards in the game. I mean, you feel like every shot he takes is going to make.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Young. Mitchell against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and he stays with it. From deep 3-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bol, he's checked in for San Antonio.
On the floor for your Spurs.
The Spurs have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Abdul Rauf, guarded by Young. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Stojakovic from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Baylor, covered by Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. With 4 on the clock. And he lays it in.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's San Antonio now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Minnesota, Trae Young out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Isaiah Roby. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Wilson in at the 4. Outside, Williams. Smith left side. Wilson grabs the board. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. The shot by Dort, no good. Well, the Spurs shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And when Dort's out there, Graham, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Well, Graham, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Well, you look at Glenn Rice, and he's a versatile offensive weapon from the perimeter or pretty much anywhere on the court. He can find his points.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Bull. Kept alive.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Poole with the ball. Here's Roby. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Roby's got 4 points now in the quarter. Mitchell against Williams. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Williams misses, and stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Abdul Rauf, guarded by Poole. Back to Williams.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball. A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Mitchell up top. Back to Poole. Pass to Wilson. Fade away. Misses off the right iron. The Spurs shooting around 50% of the game so far. Williams against Mitchell. Williams with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 on the clock. And here's Smith. Oh, boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Smith. Launches a three. Wilson grabs the board. Timberwolves shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Now here's Smith. Now Booker. Now here's Poole. Inside, Roby. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the Spurs call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
And the Spurs making a change here.
For your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And that one misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Shots good by Marbury. 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's stolen away. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Marbury. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Smith no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Rice. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mitchell. Here's Baylor. The shot comes out. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Dort, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Young comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And there's the drive. Over to the wing. Here's Miller. Dort defending. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Count it.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Rice. Puts one up from 19. The Spurs rebound. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Dort. The D's right on him. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Miller. Give him 8. Pass to Rice. Lots of room. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Rice making that defense think twice. about leaving him open.
Outside Mitchell. No good with the elbow jumper.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And so it's San Antonio sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve on that end of the floor in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a low 26% from the field. Here's Wilson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And for the Timberwolves, they've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Wilson in at the four-man position. Rice grabs the miss.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Booker. And here they come. The finish. And Booker with the jam.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Out to the right wing. Throws it up high. Here's Marbury. Booker defending. Pass to Marbury. 6 to shoot. Here's Rice. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now.
First foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Baylor. Chamberlain pulls it in. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a solid 47%. Check by Mitchell to the right side. Here's Wilson. That three's off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Booker defending. Pass to Stojakovic. Trying to get back on track. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Poole, he's checked in for Roby. Here's Wilson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Mitchell with the 10-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Poole brings a double team, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
There's the drive. Shot's good by Marbury.
Marbury, because he's such an explosive and strong athlete, is outstanding getting it done on the drive.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Stojakovic. Give him 8. Pass to Miller. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Back to Mitchell. Tries to break his ice, and he sinks the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9. To the left side wing. Lets it fly. The rebound by Baylor. Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. On the wing, Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
To the left wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done. And Minnesota calls time here.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Poole. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Booker. And it's Trae Young in for Mitchell. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dort. Back to Mitchell. Here's Baylor. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. On target from range. Young's got 5.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Pass to Stojakovic. The 3-ball. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Baylor. It's tipped. They get it back. Chalk up 2 there. 24 seconds left in the third. Williams against Young. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low. And so the San Antonio Spurs looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And for Minnesota, we've got Isaiah Roby, Trae Young out there with Mitchell. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Wilson in at the power forward position.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to Stojakovic. Puts up a 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree, and you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. Williams is checked in. Back to Young. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Let's go with a 3. Stojakovic, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And he makes it.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Miller. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And here is Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Launches it.
San Antonio foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul.
The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Roby. It's Booker on the wing. Bull grabs the board. San Antonio has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. That's tipped. Here we go. takes a three. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Mitchell, tipped. And he gets it back. Outside Mitchell. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
To the inside. Oh, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Check by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From the right block. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Marbury. Booker defending. To the middle. And that one's good. Hole.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Young's checked in. Here's Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Young. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Rice. Here's Chamberlain. Rice's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Young from long range sinks it from distance. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Over to the left wing. The 3 is up. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass for chances just like that.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 9. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guarded by Young. Out left to the wing. Here's Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Cody Martin.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
So he gets them both.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 11. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's San Antonio's ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Pass to Martin. Here's Wilson. Three-pointer off the mark. No good. So we see the Spurs get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.